I've been left the streets alone. You see what happened to people that's still in the streets?
They guys getting hit with that belt and that leather.
You see what happened to people that's still in the streets? I've been left the streets alone. Leave me alone.
Yo, face! Show your face, please, with sugar on top!
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest THF first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, part of me will say that Lil Zay Osama is overly trolling, another part of me will say that he's being genuine, and another part of me will say that he's playing it smart, knowing that police is watching, so he doesn't want to make it look like he has any type of involvement in anything. And before we even start, let's make it very clear that we're not saying that Lil Zay Osama did or didn't do anything, because we damn sure don't even know. But one thing we could say is that he's giving mixed signals. Either you want to troll or you want to play the background and play it smart so you're not on the Fed's radar. But one thing you can do is play both sides. One thing I've been saying about this whole situation is the problem with this is that everything is very well documented online. So when people are sitting there asking, why would this one do this? Or what does this have to do with this? Well, unfortunately, these guys can't seem to keep street business off social media. So if you're looking for a motive, all you have to do is watch a few Cam Capone and No Jumper interviews and boom, they'll tell you everything you need to know. I can remember watching a Lil Zay Osama interview he did with No Jumper that we reacted to in the past, and I clearly stated why would he even say certain things during this interview. Fast forward to now, some of those same very words can literally be used against him as a motive to allegedly have an involvement in a situation concerning Bezoo. Keep in mind, most of the information we do know is simply because these guys are the ones who told us. So for the people acting like they have inside information about what's been taking place as of lately, it's really not a secret, and if anyone wanted to know what's going on, you can literally put the pieces to the puzzle together simply by revisiting old IG lives, interviews, and music videos. Sounds crazy, but this is the result of when guys put too much on social media for the world to see. Now with all the speculation going on, Lil Zay Osama paid tribute to Bezoo and decided to speak after his demise despite Dissin his set THF 46 in a recent song after Zoo passed, calling it 6K. Y'all also do have to remember, Lil Zay made it clear before all the dissing he was doing, he stated that he was cool with Bezoo. And honestly, I know some people may feel different, but when Zay was speaking on what happened concerning the watches that was taken from him while he was asleep, he did have a point in what he was saying. At first, Zay was cordial about it, mentioned that he went to Dirk about it, and also mentioned that he spoke with Bezoo. To sum everything up, he stated that he felt Bezoo was in a position where he could have gotten the watches back, being as though he is who he is. However, Zoo just never got the watches back.
You know what I'm saying? Shorty knows on some low down, dirty broke. You feel me? Seen the opportunity and went for it. You feel me? Didn't care about the after effect of nobody else. Didn't care about the relationships, the bonds that it was gonna break or, you know what I'm saying? Nothing. They just cared about self at that point, you know what I'm saying? So they went with their move and they did what they did, and you know?
And that's the part I agree with Lil Zay Osama about, right? Because it has to come to a point to where them guys didn't care about the relationships. And we said this actually before. We actually said this in the video of him explaining what happened when we found out what we found out about who took the watches. This was Lil Durk artists. They was conducting business with each other. So basically, y'all messed up a whole business relationship because y'all took watches. You see what I'm saying? And that's what's messed up. And maybe this is why Lil Durk felt the way he felt, and he did side with Lil Zay Osama because Osama ain't do nothing wrong. They stole from him, right? They made him a victim. So I do agree with him on that, because with them doing that, they were very selfish. You knew what this could have led to. You knew that this was gonna destroy relationships. He literally just signed with them guys. See what I'm saying? So it was really messed up on that behalf, but let's see what else you gotta say.
It is what it is.
Now, with something like this happening, like you said, man, the bonds it could break and the problems it could cause just over like a little ass watch.
Yeah, like.
And, you know, you said some things about Bezoo, that he's broke. You know, what is your thoughts on that? Because I think you said that Bezoo, you know, it wouldn't be able to, you know, like you felt like you'd have been able to get it back, the watches back, if it was you.
I mean, hell yeah, for sure. It ain't no if, I would've. If I did some snake to it with, I'm cool with, or that my people in business with or doing business with or anything, you know what I'm saying? I'ma let, no, you wrong, you bogus, don't do that. You can't do that, you know what I'm saying? I'll get into it with it over that, like. So even doing some like that on my name, on my watch, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
I gotta agree. I ain't lying. Let me tell you, in this situation right here, Lil Zay was the victim. He didn't do nothing wrong. They stole this man watches, allegedly, right? And like he said, if I'm a boss, or if I'm anybody in position, and I know these guys are under me, whether they under me or not, if I'm somebody like Bezoo, I would have definitely got those watches back, because now you made me look crazy. This is business. Now just think, right? What if they would have did this to the YT, one of the YT guys? And by YT, I know what I'm talking about. I don't know if a white guys. They would have filed a lawsuit or something like that, right? So at the end of the day, you're compromising business. You're messing up business. You making us look weird. You making us look bad. You making us look broke. You stealing watches. To be honest with you, if it was a situation like that with me, I would go the furthest to make sure he's compensated, because I know he's not wrong, and I don't want to ruin a business relationship. If anything, go buy the watches back, right? Or make them give it back. However it went, those watches were supposed to return back to Lil Zay Osama.
no, you don't do shit like that to people, you feel me? And he could have stopped it. He could have went and got it back. Or maybe he couldn't, who knows? You feel what I'm saying? But I was cool with folks, you feel me? We used to be talking, we used to be cool, you get what I'm saying? So I was expecting him to make that shit right, so it won't be no extra shit behind it, you know what I'm saying? And he couldn't.
So I guess after realizing that the watches weren't coming back and Bezoo didn't help the way he felt Bezoo should have, that's when Zay will now turn on Bezoo and started trolling him, mentioning that he's back in the hood, wearing dirty wife beaters, and he's broke.
You know what I'm saying? For his little homie them, you feel me?
Yeah.
To get a watch back, you feel me? But at the end of the day, I guess his voice spoke volumes back in the day, not no more. You get what I'm saying? Cause if that was my shorties in my block, been returned if I said so the first time I said it, you hear me?
True.
So that's what I be saying. A star some a do some and don't care about nobody around them. They selfish all over some little ass watches. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? I'ma sit back, kick my feet up, and get this money. I'ma just laugh. You hear me?
Man.
But Zoo a good though, for real. Zoo a good. But he back in the trenches wearing white beaters all day. Yeah, I mean that's just what it is. He ain't do the right thing with the little money he was getting, man.
Then Bezoo will respond to the trolling, showing Cash in the same white tank top, letting it be known that he's still in the wife beater, but he also got some money too.
Yeah, man, I usually don't do this shit. You already know how I'm coming though, man. You can say I'm out here in the trenches, tank top on. You don't have to put the tank on for their ass, you know? Guess that tank top wearing off. Bro, niggas don't even pop it like this. I ain't popping enough, you hear me? I ain't done shit but the feds and death, you hear me? You know what's going on, man.
Now, the part everyone didn't pay attention to that I always found interesting was when Zay said that Bezoo is back in the hood and he's broke. The reason why it was interesting is because it was a rumor that after Zay went to Dirk about the situation, Dirk kind of leaned on his side about it. Zoo being Zoo and having THF 46 family, he had the option to side with Dirk or ride with his THF family, whether they were right or wrong. There were rumors flying around that Bezoo chose to ride with THF, and this is why you started seeing him more around THF members and a little off the radar. But keep in mind, it's all just a rumor because we truly don't know. We just found that it was interesting. However, let's get into what Lil Zay had to say in regards to Bezoo and his passing, as Zay Osama would take to his IG story, reposting a picture of Bezoo and captioned it saying, quote, "F them ninjas and what they say. I knew your heart, 100 emoji. You know them talks we had, F the blogs and what they think, hashtag rest in peace Zoo." Now you could take this two ways. You can take this as Zay trolling and trying to be funny, or you could take it as him being serious. Many people believe he was trolling due to their past before Zoo was unalive, knowing that they had animosity. So him saying what he's saying can be sarcasm or just trolling, like we said. Or you can take it as him being genuine because at the same time, they actually really did have a friendship according to them before all the messiness. Keep in mind, y'all, the tension between Zoo and Zay wasn't direct. It didn't stem from them having anything personal against each other. If anything, it was more so Zoo standing up for his guys, whether good, bad, or indifferent, and being a team player as a true leader supposed to. So it's a possibility that Zay could be genuine in his post, but a contradiction to that post would be the fact that he posted Little Deuce once the news came out about Zoo's passing, and would drop a music video titled 6K the same day the news dropped, dissing 46 members. So take that for what it's worth, and keep in mind the 6K could be for anything as well. Yes, it could be directed towards THF 46, but y'all have to remember that prior to this situation, Lil Zay was also going back and forth with Team 600 as well. So I don't know, but it's looking like Zay's starting to appear as the new sheriff in town when it comes to drill music, and for obvious reasons. Y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. How do y'all feel about Lil Zay Osama paying tribute to THF Bayzoo? Do y'all think he's being genuine? Do you think he's trolling? Do you think he's being contradictive? Or do you think he's just trying to save his own butt? Right? Let us know in the comments, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. I'm out.